Hello friends, I am Shivaji Vaiki. In today's session of agrotourism, we are going to learn about resource management in agrotourism centers or effective management of various resources at agrotourism centers. So in agrotourism centers, there are various resources like natural resources which are available in naturally, then human resources. For managing or for performing the various tasks in agrotourism centers, we need human powers or we need various employees or laborers. Then marketing resources. For promoting your agrotourism centers within the tourist, we need an marketing resources like various publicity medias. Then financial resources. For running the agrotourism centers or for performing the various tasks or the various activities, we need an finance. Then legal resources. So these are the resources that need to manage by the agrotourism operator for success of agrotourism centers. So we'll begin with first one, that is natural resources. Management of natural resources. These natural resources are found in an environment, are developed without the intervention of humans. These resources by name itself are found in a natural environments without the intervention of the humans, like air, sunlight, water, soil, various plants, then different kind of crops or animals. Then natural resources are naturally occurring materials that are useful to the man in the way of technology, then economic, social circumstance, then supply of drawn from the earth, then supply of such foods, then building, clothing materials, fertilizer, metals, water and geothermal powers. So these resources are available at naturally, and these are the useful to the humans in a various way through the economics, through the technology, then through the social circumstance, then through the supply of drawn from the earth like petroleum or crude products, then supply of foods by performing the various agricultural practices, then building and clothing materials, fertilizer, metals, waters and geothermal powers. Then here are the some examples of natural resources like air, sunlight, water, soil, stone, plant, animals and fossil fuels. So these are the examples of natural resources. For successful running of agrotourism centers, we need to manage these natural resources as it is. Then to the continuation of natural resources, natural environment and experience or the products offer as a success of your agrotourism centers. Okay, so management of these natural environments for offering as an experience or offering as a services or product to the tourist is an ultimate success of your agrotourism centers or heart of your success of your agrotourism centers. Then availability of sufficient facilities like land and landscapes at tourism centers like various mountains, hills or various plain grounds. Then soils for the purpose of growing the agricultural produce, then buildings which are having some rural looks, then water for performing the various tasks or various activities like fishing, swimming, then air or natural free airs, then vegetations, okay, which are having some greeneries, okay, some different plants or different crops, then livestock and poultries, different kind of animals like goat, sheep, bullock, then horse for performing the various activities or for seeing that animals. So this is about the natural resource management. So this agrotourism owner need to manage these resources. Then human resources. For performing the various tasks or for performing the various activities at agrotourism centers, we need an human powers or need an employees. Human resources will be greatly affected by the new agrotourism business. Okay, so human resource management is an ultimate success of your agro-tourism centers. Okay. By the way of how you are treating to your tourist, or how you are offering the hospitality to the tourist, so it also affect on your success of agro-tourism centers. So human resources may be consist from you or your families, or owner of the agro-tourism centers and his families. Then next is at various employees from the outside of his families. When he is beginning the agro-tourism centers, that times he can manage the agro-tourism centers by himself or with the help of his families. Then if need, he can hire the various employees from the outside of his families, like various singers or traditional singers, various comedians persons, or the various artist persons, then various cookeries. So he need to hire us. So this HRM, that is human resource management, are considered under the agro-tourism centers, and which follow the following activities like recruitment and selection of the various persons. Okay, turning the eligible person to the agro-tourism centers for applying the jobs. Okay, as we know, this agro-tourism centers having the various job opportunities. Then selections of these employees to your agro-tourism centers. Then retentions, management are maintaining that employees to your agro-tourism center by giving the good salaries, or by giving the good facility to the employees. Then providing the training and developments. Okay, providing the training related to the hospitalities, then related to the management of this tourist, then related for performing the various tasks like for horse ridings, for swimmers, any professional swimmers, then any professional cookeries. Okay, then various development activities within the employees. Then evaluation of performance, going for the evaluation of the performance of these employees, how they are treating your tourists. Then management and disciplines. So along with this one, you need to manage the disciplines within tourism centers. Okay, so these are about the human resources. So majorly the agro-tourism owners at a first stage is going to manage the all activities by himself or with the help of families. Once the number of counts increases, that times he will go for the outsiders. At that time he will follows the recruitment or selections of the various employees, then retain them within his agro-tourism centers, then giving the various training and development programs for these employees, then evaluations and performance, giving the rewards or giving the remuneration to the good remuneration to the employees, or the promotions, demotions like things. Then management of disciplines. Then next resources, that is financial resources. For running agro-tourism centers, they need an finance. For developing the various activities or developing the various things in agro-tourism centers, you need an money or finance. Financial planning is an most crucial plan for the business structures. So mainly the farmers, because of literacy, they are fail in these financial planning sectors. The success of any business depend on the profit, and financial planning should be done wise to get and most of it. If you see, the success of any kind of business is depend on the how much profit they have earned or how much customers they have served. So farmer is not always think about the profit, but along with that providing the various facilities or services to the tourist, he is supposed to be thinks about the profits. Okay, so he should be create the many business plans for his agro-tourism centers. Then he is supposed to be forecast the sales forecasting activities, or the number of visitors are going to visit in upcoming seasons or upcoming years. Then expenses budget, you need to prepare the various expenses budget, how much amount we should be expense on the particular activities. Then need to prepare the balance sheets, need to look for the its assets and liabilities things. Then need to prepare for the cash flow statement, inflow and outflow of the cash. Then income projections from the agrotourism activities. Then assets and liabilities comparisons. Then break even analysis. That is when you are going, business is going to break the loss statement or the come at the profit stage. After this break even point, your business comes to the profit stage. Okay, break even is an point at which your costs are equal to your profit, after which your business turn into the profit. So these finance resources are the financial terms we need to understand by the farmers for running effective agrotourism centers. Then various marketing resources. So for promoting your agrotourism centers within the tourists, you need to go through for the marketing purpose. Okay, a market plan should be include the good analysis of potential markets and customer needs in order to develop business, and objectives based on the evaluations and current supplies and demand in agrotourism markets. So he need to analyze the market, what actually tourists wants, or what is the potential of these agrotourism sectors. Then what actually your customers or your tourists is looking for, what kind of services they are interested, and what kind of products they are interested. So likewise, you need to understand the pulse of your customers. Then identify your target customers and their needs. Identify who is your customers, is in urban peoples or is in foreign peoples, and what they want or what kind of facility they are looking for. Then attract a target customer to a enterprise, attracting the various target customers to your enterprise or to your agrotourism centers by creating various publicity events or by creating the various ad campaign. Then meet the need of target customers and entice them to spend their monies. Okay, so meet with your target customers and giving by offering them some facilities or services, ask them for the spend money on these activities. Then create the desire in the customers to return again and again. So create a desires or need within the customers for visit to your agrotourism centers again and again. Okay, because your happy customers is one kind of marketing instruments, because he is going to tell the another persons to visit these agrotourism centers. So along with this, he need to go for the SWOT analysis, that is strength, weakness and opportunities. On these basically 3 points, that is your customers, who is your customers, what is his strength, weakness, then cost and competitions. So on these 3 terms, you need to go for the SWOT analysis. Then market research on market mix, what kind of products or services or the facilities you are going to offer at your agrotourism centers. Then what would be the price for these activities or these facilities or for these foods. Then place, what is in your place and what is the main attraction of your place, how you are going to offer your products. Then promotions, how you are going to promote your agrotourism centers within the tourist or within the customers. Okay, so this is about the then legal resources. One of the most important factors to establish a successful agrotourism industry is a policy level initiatives together with the support of respective institutions or with the support of respective departments. So this legal resources, that is various permission related to your agrotourism centers, permission from the various respective institutions like or department like health and environmental quality department, then planning and zoning department, then department of agricultural, then secretary of states, then department of revenues, then business and economic development offices, then chamber of commerce. So these are the some legal things which need to carry or need to take care while running the agrotourism centers. So this is about the all today's sessions. Now what we learn today? Today we have seen about resources management at agrotourism centers. So at agro-tourism centers, there are various resources like natural resources. These resources are available at naturally without the intervention of humans. Resources like water, air, soil, stone, plant, animals, and your landscapes and other things need to manage by the agro-tourism operators. Then these natural environments or the natural resources are going to ultimate success of your agro-tourism centers. Okay, why many people love to visit the Mahabaleshwar or these hill station places? Okay, so because they have blessed with various natural resources like hill stations or like mountains, then various valleys, then plain grounds. So these resources will lead to success of your agro-tourism centers. Okay, then various facilities like land, landscaping structure, various soils, then building, water, air, vegetations, and poultry and livestock structures. Then next one, that is human resources. For running your agro-tourism centers, for performing the various tasks in agro-tourism centers, there need an human resources. Okay, that at this time, farmers can himself or with the help of his family can manage the various activities. Then he can also go for the hiring the various employees or the laborers to the your agro-tourism centers like cookeries or chef, then various trainers or various comedian persons. Okay, likewise. So you go through the recruitment and selection process, then need to retain that employees to with your agro-tourism centers. Then providing the training and development within them related to the hospitalities, or how to treat treat to the tourist. Then evaluation of performance, and as per that performance or as per their evaluations need to go for his pay scales or the promotion and demotion activities. Then management of disciplines within the employees. Okay, then various financial resources. For every kind of activities there are need an finance or monies. Okay, so farmers majorly fail in these financial sectors. He fails to manage his finance. So he need to understand the various terminology related to the finance like business plans. He should have idea about how to prepare the business plans, then how to forecast the sale forecast, or the how to forecast the customers or visitors who are going to visit your tourist centers. Then expenses budget, then various balance sheet for your agro-tourism centers, cash flow statement, then income projections in upcoming time, then assets and liabilities, then break-even analysis, or when you are going to turn into profits. Okay, then marketing resources for promoting your agro-tourism centers within the tourist or persons. You need to identify the potential of markets, then identify who is your customers, what actually they want. Okay, then you need to SWOT analysis of his business on these three segments, that is 3 C's, which are customer, cost, and competitions. Who is your customers, how much cost is required, and what is the competition in the market. Then he need to define his marketing mix, include products, that is what kind of facilities you are going to offer, then price, at what price, then place where you are going to start your agro-tourism centers, then promotions, how you are going to attract your customers or tourists to your destination. Then various legal things, various documental things, or various permission from the departments like health and environmental department, planning department, agriculture department, then the various revenue departments, then business and economic development offices. So these things need to take care while running the agro-tourism centers. Okay, so this is about the whole today's sessions. I hope you have understand. If not, please ask me. Thank you.